one. Yes, Trinidad and Tobago. 6:07 right now in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago as we get ready to start under the radar with yours truly, Heavy Duty and David Welch. So Heavy Duty is on his way. I figure that he's listening in his vehicle right now. So special good afternoon to you, Heavy Duty, as you get here to the studio safe and sound. All right. You know, we never have a break in Trinidad and Tobago. You know, every day is something new. I know Heavy probably listening again. And he like, okay, let me hear what this man going to talk about. Let me hear what's in the news today. What's flying under the radar. Well, Delcy Rodriguez actually going across to the Caribbean. She all over the place. And what I am, you know, a little bit surprised about is that somehow the people of Trinidad and Tobago not giving a certain person a little bit of credit now. All right? And you know, this falls on the heels of Stuart Young, the former Minister of Energy and Energy Industries, going to Venezuela to meet with Delcy Rodriguez. And Heavy Duty on this program said that he is looking at it as a matter of treason and Stuart Young should be arrested. Well, Heavy, today, Stuart Young is now speaking out. And the former Minister of Energy and Energy Industries, Stuart Young, is warning that Trinidad and Tobago could lose leverage in the dragon gas deal, pointing to decisions made under this administration. Now, I want to know what those decisions are that Kamala Persad-Bissessar is making to particularly undermine Trinidad, as though she is the one, again, engaging in any type of backdoor deal and backdoor arrangement with the acting president of Venezuela. Not even the president, the acting president of Venezuela. So, you see, when the PNM is a different political party, you know, I want to get the story if it would load up here. All these news outlets and them just have a set of ads for articles now. Just ads you just be watching. You don't even get to read the article. Just ads. But I want to ask Stuart Young a question today to all the people listening. Just tag Stuart Young and get Stuart Young in on the inside. And let me give a special good afternoon to everyone on the YouTube link right now. Everyone watching across on YouTube, remember to share that live broadcast. And you know what? Before we also get started, let me make sure and say, let me pull up the chat here, because we have a new host or a new presenter as well on Talk City. We now have Opinion Box, Mr. Adrian. You know, he is stepping in for Stephen Reese in the morning. So Adrian is officially joining the Talk City team. That's Adrian Errol Batiste. He is, again, Opinion Box on the morning program. There's a whole lineup of talk, you know. It's Talk City 91.1 FM. All right. And I see we have ads here, man. Look, we have Blue Waters advertising on the inside. So special good afternoon to you, Blue Waters. But anyway, so I wanna, you see, we are in a position now in Trinidad and Tobago where prosperity needs to happen and prosperity must happen. We must prosper, you know. And in prospering, there are tough decisions that the government has to make for Trinidad and Tobago. And Kamala Persad-Bissessar is making the tough decisions for Trinidad and Tobago. And in case Stuart Young probably forgetting because he opening the fridge door and he closing it, or he just want to remain relevant. That man just want to remain relevant. He want people to believe that he was the best energy minister in Trinidad and Tobago. Well, Stuart Young, since you're calling for Kamala and you're telling Kamala that, you know, dragon gas deal could be off and all kind of nonsense, I want to enlighten the people about the type of arrangements that you were making for this country, you, Stuart Young, because the People's National Movement Trinidad and Tobago engaged in a set of backdoor deals for this nation, even when it comes to the energy sector. And we have it, you know. You see this Wintiti magazine that the Express posted earlier today that you could find online. And not only that, but you could get a book and read it for yourself, Trinidad and Tobago. This points to a lot of great things that were happening and that is happening in Trinidad and Tobago. So let me tell you all this, all right? You see, Atlantic Train 1 was decommissioned under the very Stuart Young, under the very PNM, under their leadership. Atlantic Train 1 LNG was shut down, was decommissioned under that administration because they were saying there are low volumes of gas. So we don't have plenty gas, which is why they were running off the Dragon. Let me tell you something, Trinidad and Tobago. You see, Kamala Persad-Bissessar and Dr. Rudal Munilal, they have a mandate to restart and revitalize the energy sector in Trinidad and Tobago. The Energy Minister, Stuart Young, is looking at the reopening of the Guayakara Petrotrain refinery. They are looking at reopening that. Not only that, because of what you're seeing happening in the Middle East and what you see happen with Iran and the United States and oil tankers that were heading straight to not only Venezuela, but also to the United States for gas and stuff like that, it was a prime time for us to have a refinery and for us to have Atlantic LNG. But we don't have that. And we don't have that because the People's National Movement, they saw nothing good for Trinidad and Tobago. And the only thing that they could have done was shut down our state resources to save friends and families of the People's National Movement like Nazim Bash. That's who they wanted to save, right? Friends and families were the ones that were benefiting. I can tell you that because at that time, I think it was just about 2019, 2020, I went by Nazim Bash and we had a conversation. Nazim Bash and we spoke about the very same Kit Rowley and the friends and families of the People's National Movement that continue to benefit. And I already know they'll tell me to play this right now.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
I'm telling you, Trinidad and Tobago, that the People's National Movement, that you see when they're talking now, they're only talking and taking credit now because they could see everything that Kamala Persad-Bissessar is doing for this nation coming into motion. Whether you would see it now in 2026 or early 2027. Kamala Persad-Bissessar on Saturday promised better and brighter days ahead for Trinidad and Tobago. And the People's National Movement only wants to undermine that. And there's a reason for that, because they don't want to see this nation progressing. They don't want to see Trinidad and Tobago going into the first world nation that we know we could get to. So, Stuart Young, you have some questions to answer, because there a certain administration entered Trinidad and Tobago into a 30-year lease with Venezuela. Let me tell you all the story. The Dragon project lies entirely within the Venezuelan waters, and Shell holds 80% of the project and NGC the remaining 20%. And according to a 30-year lease granted by Venezuela in late of 2023, Kamala Persad-Bissessar, the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Kamala Persad-Bissessar, said the Trinidadian delegation would travel to Caracas to meet with Venezuelan officials on the Dragon Gas project. This is before again, Stuart Young decided to go to Venezuela to undermine exactly what Kamala Persad-Bissessar wanted to do. Ramdeen said that the prospect of additional gas supplies combined with geopolitical concerns stemming from the US-Israel war on Iran had prompted NGC to push for the restart of the first liquefaction train of the Atlantic LNG project. Now, bear in mind, Trinidad and Tobago, that this was decommissioned by the very PNM administration, and this was decommissioned due to what they claim a shortage of gas. Ramdeen said, quote, "We have told the partners that we think that we need to restart Train 1 because of the geopolitical uncertainty and access to additional gas." Ramdeen said, adding to that, the final decision has not been made on that project. Shell and BP each own 45% of the flagship LNG project, while NGC holds the remaining 10%. And NGC is state-owned Trinidad and Tobago. So once more, Shell owns 45%, and this was for a caller earlier, owns 45%, BP 45%, and then on behalf of the government, the NGC owns another 10% of Atlantic LNG. But you see, all the negotiations, and there was a guy that called in the radio station a short while ago, probably last week or so, and was asking questions about this particular project and why it is that Trinidad and Tobago always negotiates so little for us, or why we hold so little stakes in our own sector. And it's not that Trinidad and Tobago does negotiate so little, you know. It is that the People's National Movement engaged in search for Trinidad and Tobago simply because, again, it's friends and families that always have to benefit. So the bottom line is that gas from the Dragon is going to the Atlantic plant, Trinidad and Tobago, and that the real story is now about talks on reopening the Train 1 Atlantic LNG. That is now on the table. So all the nonsense from Stuart Young talking about Dragon gas earlier today and telling us that Trinidad and Tobago will not benefit and Trinidad this and Trinidad that simply because of the decisions made by Kamala Persad-Bissessar. I want Stuart Young to know that the decisions made by Kamala Persad-Bissessar is not one to benefit the rich in society, not one to benefit the 1% in society, but that to benefit the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And Kamala Persad-Bissessar made it abundantly clear that that is the plan by the government of this republic. So when you go Trinidad and Tobago to this magazine here, all right, you would see energy turnaround in 12 months. Let me tell Stuart Young what he was unable to accomplish. The People's National Movement was unable to accomplish the highest profits in 11 years of $3.2 billion for the NGC under the United National Congress. The People's National Movement was unable to accomplish increased gas production and exploration under the very United National Congress. The oil giant ExxonMobil returned after 20 years only under the United National Congress. The Trinidad and Tobago National Gas Company paying dividends $158.4 million into the economy under the United National Congress. The Manatee Plus and other cross-border energy gas deals secured under who, Stuart Young? The United National Congress. And not only that, Kamala Persad-Bissessar internationally, globally, securing our future in energy through the Shield of America summits and all of the great partnership that she has engaged in. So when you want to talk, we have all the rebuttals in Trinidad and Tobago. We have it all here. So anyway, let's open up the phone lines on this matter. 622-4911, 622-4911, and 394-4911. That is the WhatsApp number to call. Once more, Heavy is on his way. But I had to start like that, Trinidad and Tobago, because I saw the news and I was like, nah, boy, these people not serious, boy. These people will do anything just to undermine Trinidad and Tobago. Call of your life.
Yeah, afternoon, Heavy.
Yeah, man, go ahead, David, go ahead.
On another frequency, I made a similar contribution to like what your editorial said just now. You are accurate and precise.
Appreciate it.
What's going on with the PNM is that they are panicking. They are afraid of what is going to happen. They are seeing themselves staying in opposition. Our energy projects will come through with or without DLC.
Correct.
Thank you.
And I don't want people to only think that we need Venezuela. You know, Trinidad, Kamala Persad-Bissessar indicated that Trinidad and Tobago has enough gas to supply us through this war with U.S. and Iran. When the PNM was thinking that Trinidad was going to go just like Guyana, we are not so. Most people not even line up at gas stations just for gas. We have no electrical shortages. We are good here in Trinidad and Tobago. Call of your life.
Mr. West.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Go ahead.
You know when Stuart Young was campaigning last year, he tell the PNM and them, he say the UNC what saying that they can't get nothing So all they do vote for the UNC.
Agreed.
Because you go make stuff. They ain't get nothing. They can't get no gas, thing and all kind of things the man say.
Yeah.
Them PNM. I remember when he was campaigning in a meeting, if you hear what that man was saying about short young, well, how the UNC go there, and you're saying I'm telling people to vote for the UNC, PNM, and them. Yeah, that was used in a long time because you know what I take place. What did I do? Yeah, all right, man.
Thanks so much. 622-4911, 622-4911, 394-4911. Caller, you live.
Well, good afternoon.
Yes, brother, go ahead.
And Heavy, good afternoon to you, brother, here on your way. Now, I'm so happy to know that we have people like yourself could pick up the papers and read the gazette, read to the population, go up on social media. I want you also to do me a favor too. Hear what you also try to keep in the public domain. You see the president of Trinidad and Tobago, brother? You see that person, you see when the term happens, it's that what I want to keep in the public domain. Because these politicians and them, these PNM politicians, we're getting on with, I'm telling them, my brother, you all are young people. When the PNM is in opposition and it's looking dangerous for them, the country just end up in a state that you all will never believe. People of Trinidad and Tobago, please listen to these younger heads and they will deal with the issues. When 1990 came around and the PNM was in opposition, we didn't have all the proper information.
Agreed.
The information that's coming to the population right now with this younger generation of people, we the elders have to listen to them and remember what we know about the PNM. And we intend to keep them there for at least 15 to 20 years to do all this into the mismanagement and squanderment of this country patrimony.
Agreed. Thanks so much.
I am not playing with them. Good afternoon, my brother.
Yeah, brother. Listen, I see in an article here, and listen, Delcy Rodriguez run across to Barbados. Let me make sure and say this, right? Because I said it once already, yeah? Delcy Rodriguez run off to Barbados to in the Caribbean, right? And she invited Barbados to invest in Venezuelan oil and gas. What Barbados gonna invest? I know heavy here right now, and he could tell you because he don't like the matter of Barbados, eh? But what Barbados gonna invest? And if they invest, and so what? Trinidad and Tobago has an economy. Trinidad. Listen, call on your live.
Yes, good. Thank you, Mr. Owens.
Yeah, brother.
You know, if unpatriotic was a person, it was a walk that looked just like Shorty.
Agreed.
Because I'm saying, how can you want to be prime minister? Was prime minister for a day, I think, remember?
Yeah.
When they made the exchange, right? And you want to be prime minister again. I think with this action, he has disqualified himself of ever being prime minister of this republic of Trinidad and Tobago. But what he did there, that is a very terrible, terrible thing he did.
Both he and Delcy. 622-4911, 622-4911, 394-4911. Both he and Delcy disqualified themselves from being, not Delcy, you know, they want to be Prime Minister Penelope. Call her live.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
When you're calling the numbers,
do it slower.
they calling it too fast, nobody writing short and there, you know.
All right, no problem.
Call it slow so people can hear that people want to call in.
All right, I'll call it slower.
Right.
Oh, you just called to say that. 622-4911, 622-4911, 394-4911. Those are the numbers to call. Maria Santana, good afternoon to you. Locked on, I'm listening. Caller, you're live.
Good
Caller, you're live.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Our nation gets politically educated now. PNM cannot mamagai the people and fool the people anymore.
Agreed.
We're in a computer world right now and our children getting laptops.
Agreed.
And they cannot fool this nation anymore with their lies and their schemes.
Correct.
The children, we get politically educated now.
Totally agree with you. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. All right. Well, Heavy Duty is here. Heavy, you want to say some quick words before we go to the break and come back? Heavy, sorry, but Heavy, we have blue waters, right? No, boy. I don't know if I was supposed to take that on time. It says 6:15. Oh, sorry.
Check.
It says 6:15. I was supposed to take that on time, huh?
Well,
yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it passed 6:15. Get your opening now. Give you opening.
Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. My voice going.
Push Heavy out this early. Take her day.
Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm here. And I listen coming on the vehicle. Right? However, it's all good. Right? I'm here. So we will continue the show.
What's all good, Heavy?
I don't know why we giving Stuart Young and Delcy all this play. Delcy, it's just a matter of time before she
Outs again. All right.
Right?
Yeah. But we go get your opinion when we come back.
When we come back.
We have blue waters only. I'm feeling happy. Stay tuned. We'll be back right after this.
Stamina, energy, rise to the occasion.
Energy starts here. Yo, stamina, energy. Energy.
91.1 thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1, your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
You're back under the radar with yours truly, Heavy Duty and David Welch. If you have a little sore throat earlier, you come in. You're going to get something hot to drink. But anyway, as we continue today, Trinidad and Tobago, we are on the heels of a victorious week as the United National Congress sets legislative record for Trinidad and Tobago in its first year in office. The UNC was able to achieve a legislative record in its first year with a slate of laws spanking public safety, economic reform, justice system efficiency, and government restoration. Some of the acts of parliament include the Children's Life Fund Act amended 2025, the Trinidad and Tobago Revenue Authority Prime Minister Pension Bill, the Finance Supplementary Appropriation Financial Year 2025 Act 2025, the Constitution Amendment Act 2025, the Miscellaneous Provisions Act 2025, the Counterfeit Oh gosh, why I can't say this word? Proliferation. God, that was hard for me to say.
Wow.
Financing Act 2025, the Appropriation Financial Year Act 2025, the Administration of Justice Act, and that's the Indictable Proceedings Amendment Act 2025, the Home Invasion Self-Defense that's a big bill, Self-Defense Bill 2025, the Virtual Assets, that one kind of controversial, Act 2025, the Summary Offences Act, the Financial Act, the THA Act, that's a big one, the Motor Vehicle and Road Traffic Amendment Act 2026, the Copyright, I didn't even know we made an amendment to that, I had to go and look at that, 2026, the Miscellaneous Provisions Act 2026, the Civil Division Act 2026, and then new bills brought to the Parliament will be the Bail Amendment Bill 2026, the Advanced Passenger Information and Passenger Name Record Bill 2026. I think that one will be for the airport. The Parole Bill 2026, which is a big one. The Law Revision Amendment Bill 2026, and then the Probation of Offenders Amendment Bill 2026. So therefore you can get bail. Caller, you live.
Hello, President, good night, my lord. Chutney boy, the last bar join Chutney.
Yes, Chutney boy, what's
How
up?
are you going?
Be good.
Very good. I want to say something here, right? Why the machine not playing 14? He play a machine.
No, it played 14 yesterday. That's yeah, it played a little 14 yesterday.
14 they play?
Yeah, in the pick, I think it's the pick 4 or something.
No, you talking about the...
So why the machine doing people lost in their money? They're stopping all the side bank, right?
Oh.
The government want back all the money. All right, and try to close down the boys and them are playing, they play on the side bank, right? Good. No, nothing wrong with that, right? Good. They lock up all the machine that they gambling, Chinese and all them, because they're taking people money. It's good. But nobody is supposed to be gambling, right? Because money is an important thing. Food is an important thing. Water is an important thing. Your house and your place to live and sleep and rest is an important thing, right?
Chutney boy.
But play 14. They shall play 14. They can't be doing people that all the time. A man lost all his money behind 14 gambling here, brother.
Yeah,
well, me. And I never tell him, I don't gamble, I don't smoke, I don't drink, and I don't like no bar, brother.
Chutney
boy, cussing Chutney. I bring my girl from Miami and she want to hear some sweet Chutney.
Hey.
I take she down in Renzi, the girl start to dance like she gone Bazodi.
Give me something.
When I win the million TT, she not leaving me. She like how she all the recipe. But oh, take care, God bless her.
Yeah, sing another one.
Wait,
give me one more.
One more, but this one is a bad one.
David Welch, why are you doing
this? This girl come from man. No, sorry.
Chutney boy, enjoy
Let me call you back tomorrow.
Chutney, listen, every time you call the station, why you are Chutney, yeah?
Well, I Chutney boy is the last batch on Chutney. Keith Allen is the last batch on Calypso. Hold on, hear
David
me.
David Welch.
I can only fish this thing.
Chutney boy, enjoy your save then. Thank you.
Thank you. We love you, man. Caller, you live.
What you doing?
Yes, fellas.
Yes, sir.
So they make it exact a year that our party is in government.
Yeah.
The year has 365 days. It only has 244 days in year, working days in year. Where them get time to do all this thing in the 240, like them ministers and don't sleep.
Yeah, they ain't
the
sleep.
Prime Minister don't sleep.
No, boy, she don't sleep.
Poison, man. And this we gonna make it 10 weeks, 14 a play. I lost about $2,000 on that 14. 10 weeks now let us play.
Don't worry, you go play soon.
If we didn't have NLCB here on this station, I'd say I want to say to these people calling and asking for 14.
NLCB people want 40 right next door, you know.
If we didn't have NLCB on Talk City 91.1 FM, I would have let Chutney boy and that next caller know, right, that they're not supposed to be gambling all the money.
No, they spend all their money now, man. We don't get nothing.
14 ain't playing a very long time, and it have people mining 14. Spend a lot of big money hoping that 14 going to play.
Okay.
Right? Well, I don't know, people just feel that it's somebody controlling the number that come up in the box here. People honestly believe that. Right? But that's all I'm going to say on that.
We don't engage in such a crosshair. We don't do that. 622-4911, 622-4911. People say you're calling it fast. So 622-4911. I'll write it down now. Go
and the WhatsApp line is 394-4911.
All right, not hard at all. All right. So what's going on?
Today is a year exactly since the UNC won election.
Yeah.
and I saw you reading out all the achievements
for
of the
legislation.
government for the year
In
so far.
Parliament. Yep.
I must say, this government did more in 1 year than the PNM did in the last 9 years.
True.
Right? And they did every single thing they did, right, was for the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
And it was documented as well. They documented.
I yet to hear that the government, this government under the leadership of Colonel Pasabi Sessa, did anything for themselves.
Your line's roll up. Hi.
Go ahead.
Caller, you live. Sorry, I wasn't looking at it. Caller.
Hello.
Hi.
Good afternoon, Mr. Welch.
Good afternoon.
And I shouldn't say Welch, Mr. I should say David.
All right.
And Heavy.
Good afternoon.
I listened to the Prime Minister address on whatever day they were celebrating the 1 year.
Saturday.
And I heard her say, I'm speaking to UNC children. You all are UNC children? Answer me that question.
I don't know. I didn't hear the Prime Minister say that, but talk to
well,
us.
I hear her, so I think I should go and listen it again.
What is the deal if she's the mother of the nation, then we all are her children?
Mother who nation?
She's the Prime
She
Minister.
is my mother. No, you have it wrong. Have a good evening.
And I sure where she going for? I sure she used to say Eric Williams is the father of the nation.
Yeah, why you doesn't let the callers come finish, boy?
I never cut you off.
I wanted to hear what she was going with this.
I never cut you off.
You see, I reading my UNC book and you there trying to engage with this woman.
Sarcasm? Okay.
I'm serious.
At least let me deal with China. Allow me. Right? Allow me.
Go ahead.
Ma'am, if the Prime Minister, Auntie Cams, as everybody calls her, consider herself to be the mother of the nation, and she say we are her children, you have a problem with that? That what you called to say?
But you
didn't call to talk about nothing she said and all the achievement that she said she going to do and what she did. You didn't call to debate none that. You called to you waste your whole money on your phone to call a radio station because you vex she called you she called with your children.
Listen, she didn't waste the money on her phone.
She did.
She called.
She wasted money.
And she expressed herself and hung up very quickly, so therefore her money doesn't run out.
She's she's not intellectually not to know that Kamala is speaking holistically.
You hear the start? But I shall never forget her else. David, I have it.
She don't understand. She think Kamala is calling us her children literally and not holistically. She don't understand the definition of both.
I didn't hear her say that. I don't know.
Anyway, you put that in the thing for me there.
I really did.
Let me control the show here from now on, because you happy today.
I read in the book.
Take a call.
Caller, you live.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, caller.
Hello, good evening. Thanks for getting because of all that thing answers. A simple question, Heavy. I would like you to just explain.
Explain.
What is the protocol for a head of state meeting with anyone, and would the information would be disclosed? That's concerning the Venezuela and Trinidad meeting, whatsoever. What is the protocol as a head of state meeting with an individual?
Hold on. First, before we leave, when they say head of state meeting with an individual, what individual?
Okay. Being acting or interim or whatever the case is, you are the head of the state. Well, you take me along the rabbit hole now. Remember, a couple of years ago, we had a delegation visiting TNT, and the delegation was supposed to greet with the president first, but they greeted X, Y, Z, so on, so on, so on. So, my question is now, before I get to that, let me go on to ask Japan, Ghana, South Africa, Mexico, Argentina. Who was the previous Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago? Who do you think would they say? The last Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago.
You want us to say Stuart Young?
I trying to get it just where you coming from. You kind of lost, man. So,
okay.
Right. So, basically, you're asking, right, what is the protocol for a head of state to meet with
Meeting with an
to meet
individual.
with another head of state? You can't say individual because individual can mean anybody. It can be me.
Right,
me
and
it
that's
can
the point.
listen. It can be me. It can mean me and all going and visit the prime minister. So what's the protocol
what is
for
that
she coming to meet
protocol?
me?
What is the protocol for you as a normal citizen?
Yeah, to go and meet the prime minister or to talk to her.
Yeah.
I could either go and talk to her constituency office. I go and make an appointment or talk to her
Right.
in the prime minister
That's because you're
office.
in Trinidad.
Right.
And you're going to meet as your MP or your prime. But as a foreign dignitary.
Okay, right. But they're now explaining what is the procedure for a foreign dignitary to meet the prime minister?
Or the president from a foreign country.
Right. This is
Are
what
there
we.
protocols and
Mm-hmm.
would the details of the meeting would be disclosed?
Not really. The details of the meeting don't have to be disclosed.
Okay, fine.
Because first thing first, if a delegation from another country is coming to our country, right?
Yes.
It will be through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, right?
Fine.
So the correspondent of that Foreign Affairs Ministry in that country will correspond with our Foreign Affairs Ministry here, right? That their prime minister or their president is coming to visit our country, right? So we can make proper arrangements. Hotel, see how long they're staying for, how much people come in, the security team, what time they're coming in, so we can put police in place, everything.
Explained.
Right? And then
Brilliantly.
and then after that, they must have a reason why they're coming to talk, right? And that will be they will give us like a brief explanation of what the meeting will be about, right? So our prime minister can be prepared in that meeting, right? And it all depends if it's going to talk about
energy, agriculture,
whatever it is they want to
right.
bring forth,
Fine.
or whatever idea or investment they want to bring to the country. And depending on the talks, they will make either a non-disclosure agreement, or we could agree that we could disclose this to the public what the meeting was about.
Listen, I was just thinking out loud to myself, but that out of the box, you just pop up like toast and decide to just on your own volition. I go in Venezuela thing, bam, bam,
Nah,
and then
it
bam,
don't
all
work
of
so.
a sudden, I see you with the
president,
interim president of Venezuela thing XYZ and holding meeting and thing, and I in my country now love my prime minister and love my country, right? And with my gas deal and thing, I mean, we will look and think. I'm just thinking out loud.
All right, caller. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Heavy.
Yeah, man. You can't have the loss, man. And I don't understand what you said. Caller.
Mr. Heavy, good night. I would just like to correct you a little bit, please.
Go ahead.
You make a statement just now saying what our Prime Minister do in 1 year do more than Rowley. She do more than Dr. Williams, Chambers, Manning, and Rowley put together in 1 year. She do more than all of them in 1 year. She put them in the same.
Thank you, caller. I will take that correction. I'll take that correction. David is taking that one.
I'll take that one.
Yeah, boy. I was expecting that.
Yeah, I want to say my mind, but you reach and everybody reach. One of them come out to attack.
Nah, he come good. He come good, yeah.
622-4911, 622-4911, 394-4911. That is the number to call. Japan donates specialized equipment to combat coastal threat. All right.
What are you expecting in the next upcoming year?
More progress.
More progress.
That's what I expect.
What are you looking forward to?
What I'm looking forward to? The UNC making another 5 years.
I mean, based on what she said.
Would you believe I did not listen to the Prime Minister's speech?
You didn't listen?
How could I listen there? It had
I am waiting with bated breath.
For Petrotrin?
No.
Okay. Well, I want Petrotrin.
For the job enrollment. For the people.
I just saw that somewhere.
The reason I need that to happen quickly. Read it for me.
National recruitment drive. Real people, real jobs. One government most... One of the government's most immediate and visible commitments was to create meaningful employment opportunities following the completion of the national recruitment drive. Approval was granted for the engagement of 1,801 casual workers across the Ministry of Works and Infrastructure, a direct investment in people. This just speaks about the cleanup for Carnival, ironically. Yeah, but even anything happening, boy. Hey, I passed by this today. This here.
Okay.
You don't think really happening, This
Right.
is the cleanup on the highway.
The reason why I am waiting with bated breath.
Sorry, this happening too? That's what they're doing along. Sorry.
You show me, but the people not seeing what you show me, so you had to explain it for them on the
forget our radio.
You're
Sorry,
on the radio.
radio.
Yes.
But,
when you show me, you had to explain to the people on radio what you show me, please.
Right, yes. So, you see, along the Churchill Roosevelt Highway,
right?
They're digging up, they're taking out the sod and all kind of thing to, make it, to clean it up now. Yeah, if you know what I mean. And to the way it's called that stone thing. I hope we can see that's like along there.
I understand what you're saying.
Right. So hopefully people understand.
Right.
I read it now.
Right.
Go ahead.
You're taking the wrong time to read that. You could have read that over the night last night, eh?
Nah. The night is to sleep. But no, all right. So what I expect really though heavy, I really do expect to see a few things come on stream in the next year, right? From this year into next year. I really do expect to see Petrotrain come up. I expect to see the dragon gas come to fruition as well. And that in itself would create more opportunities and employment for persons, at least on the southern side of Trinidad. For the northern side of Trinidad and for us up on this side, I expect that lab until we get CPAP. Joking, all right, no problem. But I really do expect that jobs will become a major thing. One of the things that Kamala Prasad wanted to start was a revitalization plan. Once she starts revitalization, it means that persons will get employment. And I think I'm waiting with bated breath to see that started up. At least the first thing that they wanted to start to move was I think the first thing earmarked for removal is the Twin Towers.
Which Twin Towers?
Right there, Eric Williams. You didn't know that?
Anyway.
You have a call?
You have a call on the line?
Yeah.
Take the call.
Call her live.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, man.
Good afternoon.
Let me tell you something. This government doing well, but it is not being communicated to the people enough. The government needs to communicate with the people of Trinidad. Let the people know what they are doing, what progress, what they're saying. Forget Saturday. I'm telling you, people not aware of what the government is doing. They need to communicate with the Prime Minister, have to set up a communication department to communicate with the people. Thank you.
All right, thanks so much. What are you saying?
Yes, I was saying, right, I want the job enrollment process to be on the front burner so that I can say yes. I could go on TikTok and do a video and cuss up all of them and say, look how they get jobs now. Let me hear you now. Talk now. Talk, I ain't hear no there. What do European CPEP and the close on European CPEP and forestries talk? Talk now. That's why waiting on. Your mic off?
Nice one.
Right.
Yeah,
that is what I wicked. I want the jobs to start off, Joel. I want thousands of people working for a good salary, better than CPEP and European, this thing. You understand? So I can do my TikTok video. I'm not fact, I'm going live. You understand? Because they're beating that too long.
I agreed.
Right?
Agreed. We are real calls, huh?
Take a call.
There's plenty, boy. Call her live.
Blessed appearing hand. Good afternoon.
Yeah,
yes.
Mr. Walsh.
Yeah, good afternoon.
And my brother Heavy.
Yes, man.
I'm a first time caller on your program.
Welcome. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Claxton Bay, the most dilapidated area in Trinidad and Tobago.
Nah. It can be back Lavante. No way could be back. Don't do that.
You living on this side.
What?
Let the south side condemn the south side. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Clarkson, me, but don't ever take that trophy. Don't take it at all.
Let me go down there today, Heavy.
All right.
I will be on the program as often I will go. Let me go down there today. I'm looking at the time and news.
Yes, go ahead.
Bless good evening to the audience of this. Wow, this 91 become a big station now. You know, the acquaintance and the type of people and the type of program from in the morning to then now, and even your news and your hosts. Wow. Relax, guys. Let's drink a little bit of water. 2 minutes wouldn't kill you all because you've been talking for years, and I pray God for you as well because Heavy, fellas, I mean, many of you radio guys, you deserve, I hope that you are benefiting, but we are a people of tolerance. We understand what the quorum is that says peace, tolerance, and production. And we've seen it.
Boom. And
I love your examples of explaining to the people and not about those who want to hear, you know, because as Brother Walsh was saying a while ago, the people is now becoming educated, and we can't blame them for that. For over 60 years, you've been in the one thing. You bathe a pig, now we're going right back in the mud with your best towel, you wipe it, and your nice soup.
Yeah.
So, as I say, my minute and a half with you guys is all right, and I know a number of audience outside are listening what is happening. I am an activist in Clarkson Bay for the past couple of years. I've worked for the UNC. I've earned, you know, more things of the UNC, and I mean, trust me, I can't complain.
I call her Landy Plane. Landy Plane, we have plenty callers on the line.
Yes, well, Heavy, I just closing in by saying that I didn't introduce who I am, but I'm Bishop Mackenzie. My church is in Laventille, Picton Road.
All right.
Bless one. I want to sing 3 lines for you.
You want to sing?
Me.
Yeah, go ahead. Do it quick.
Hello, Trinidad.
Hey.
You're the land of my birth.
Oop.
And how are you, Tobago? Children, will you keep up the heritage? I'm about to turn a new page. Because in this day and age, I see nation against nation and a kingdom against kingdom. Children, I say, this is to pray so they want to fight. Think wisely. Bless evening, brothers.
Nice. We had a guy drop by. Do a drop for we that. Do a drop. Send it on WhatsApp. 3944911. Do something, right? Sing something and send it to that WhatsApp number. Actually, send it to 2824798. Listen awfully. Have a great day, brother. Jenna, we're going across to the news and then to NLCB and then to the news. Stay tuned. We'll be back right here on Talk City. My nation, my nation.
Stamina energy. Rise to the occasion.
Energy starts here.
1.1 Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago, 17 minutes past the hour of 7 o'clock. Just now, we might not have a show. God, it's just ads. Literally, if we were to take the commercial breaks, the time it's here to take the commercial breaks, we ain't have no talking time, no. We ain't have no talking time at all. But welcome back, Trinidad and Tobago, Under the Radar. I like that you guys stayed once more for all of you on YouTube. Yes, we do see everyone on YouTube, and I know in this hour we just start to say we reading the comments. All right, somebody's saying here, good evening. Going over there now. Going over where? Where are they going? I mean, why you have these callers going on about Tata? Yeah, they're heavy, and I don't have them anyway. Tata, talking Tata.
Okay.
Somebody's saying here, I find these people that is calling the show are a bit off. And I'm tired of talking about the CPEP and URP problem.
Yeah.
All you keep doing is explaining why the UNC closed it down. Alright, this is somebody saying, yeah, that's why the former Prime Minister wasn't investing in building schools. Oh, okay. Alright, and then, we have more messages coming in. Good evening, everyone. You see, we just read.
Yeah.
We engage in what we social media. Alright. As we continue, we see 51 new vehicles, police vehicles.
Yes, I saw that. I must say that, and it's electric vehicles too.
Electric vehicles. The government can save some money.
Save some money on gas?
Save some money on gas. I see, I read the comments, the comments kill me,
The comments on the article?
Yeah, so you call the station, you call 999.
Yeah.
The vehicle charging.
So the can't say they have no vehicle, but they can say the vehicle charging. Battery dead, but the vehicle charging. You have to wait a little bit.
So is it now you go see lights and sirens to go, by the doubles man to get Sylvie's routine to go pick up your child from school, to go drop off your child from school. When you finish, they park up and charge a vehicle. But so people know, it is we are one of the first nations in the Western world, I think outside of the US, could be corrected, right? But in the Caribbean for sure, that have electric police vehicles.
Yeah.
We're moving ahead in time. We're digitalizing the place a little bit, right? But it's how the vehicles look. When I first see it, I was like, but what is this? What is this on the nation's roadways? It is black top. Those will come with sunroof and thing.
Yeah.
I like that we have vehicles heavy.
They find it too new.
It's
too
sophisticated. Yeah. For me, you see, why
are you thinking now?
Go ahead, tell me.
Right? Because the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service have a history of mashing up vehicles.
Yeah.
Especially good new vehicles.
But you see them rims, boy? Them rims looking good, boy.
The vehicle, this new electric vehicle that they got right now, you're watching it and like, oh my God, look at these nice vehicles they get.
But usually the chrome is not usually with the sunroof as we used to them coming with sunroof, right? Them officers running around in some luxury, boy. Them in style,
Wow.
And that's where the sunroof is, right? So most of those vehicles have sunroof.
It's not sunroof, really.
That's
just black top.
Black top.
Yeah.
Real nice, boy. I'd like to see it on the nation's road, and I think it's mostly Jeeps. Now, correct me if I'm wrong though, Heavy.
Jeeps are SUVs. It's SUVs.
Yeah. But correct me. No.
Let me
these
see.
are-
It's our trays?
Yeah.
If it's our trays, they're semi pickup.
Okay. So okay.
It's called a semi pickup.
Okay. Luxury, you know. Wait, they Dubai. No, for real. When you see that on you, if we fix the road, pave up the road, line it up.
I know people gonna cuss.
Gonna see
Where they
that,
get money from to buy vehicles and people suffering.
Yeah, it's had any comments.
Yeah.
Right? But listen, huh? I was gonna say, right. Correct me if I'm wrong though, Heavy. When Gary Griffith brought in the new vehicles, right, and the new look, and there's a real question. Huh?
No, first thing first, stick up in right here. I want to correct you. Brought in, government don't bring in vehicles.
Okay,
right?
Well, when we got
now,
it,
these vehicles here, what I don't know if they were donated,
okay,
or some governmental arrangement with I don't know if they come from India or China. I don't know if these are vehicles that India promised.
Okay.
Or well, because
I
seen the brand name. I don't look like anything that we have here that local.
Nah, this look like Chinese made.
Okay, well, probably it's a Chinese firm that bring it in.
Chinese firm.
Right, but India always also build cars,
Okay.
Right, so
point real nice the insides, boy.
It's not looking like any of our local dealership that got a contract to bring in cars for the police
they have
officer.
to outfit it to be like take out all the feature, the digital features
No.
that will come with.
When I say outfitted, right, the vehicles will come standard, and then it will be sent to put the police sign and the sirens on top, and put in all the additional features for the police service, like the radio and all these things for them, the dispatch and all these things, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
What I would like to see,
that is what is being outfitted.
and what I want to see in some police vehicles, well, in hopefully vehicles to come, is only in a third world nation, Heavy, you could get your handcuff stop on your wattacks. Pay me in the trunk. I hope one day, we could get the guardrails and stuff in the vehicles, so therefore you could put people to sit down in the backseat, but you're guarding, the officer from the prison at that point now. You're only going to say because you ain't sit down in the
Hold on.
I sit down in one though.
What,
4 times.
In a police vehicle?
Yeah, they put me in the trunk.
In the trunk?
In the trunk.
Yes,
they open up the thing.
That is not the trunk.
So what is called that? They don't carry passengers in there. I can get charged if I carry people in there. You tell me the police can put me in there when I go into the station.
I can ask you a question.
Go ahead.
What type of vehicle was David?
The SUVs.
That is not a trunk.
What is called that? The chair? You can't carry people in there. I feel like a dead body float. When the lights and sirens on and he make a hard spin, you flying or no?
David, the time when they done.
I ain't done. I had trauma, boy. I'm trauma, boy.
When it's a sedan, a vehicle, I don't teach you vehicles there. When it's a sedan, it's a trunk. When it's a SUV, right, it's called the cargo area.
Cargo?
Right?
I'm cargo?
When it's a pickup,
it's
the tray.
Well,
right?
They carry many cargo. They should not carry people in the cargo. No, or you could put me in the cargo.
They can actually put in the back there because it is confined and closed.
No.
Right?
No,
and
I can still reach over.
No, right, that's correct. Because if you put in the trunk, right? If I get put in a trunk of a vehicle, you cannot reach over.
I can't breathe too.
You can't breathe too good in a trunk. You understand?
They put many cargo, right? But but for real, we should get vehicles where you had the guardrails, like for transport.
Yeah, like in America.
Yeah. Like, come now, outfit we a little bit. We buying all these nice vehicles, or we getting it donated, whichever one, right? We outfitting it, and we spoke to Gary Griffith about this as well, and he actually was gonna do it in terms of the
separation in
the
camera,
middle. And you had transport units and all kind of thing, right? But the cameras that he put up on top, and he put computers. In the
vehicles.
Correct, to allow for digital
tracing. Take somebody ID and see what they live in, search up one to the driver's license.
Yeah. We need to get the service back to that, I like the vehicles that we getting. I like that it's digital vehicles, but it can't just remain as
You see the problem with the police in Trinidad and Tobago, right? It is yet to come up to technological speed, right? I think the right and the police service is still in analog,
Yeah, boy.
right?
But that only because you had a former commissioner of police. Well, you had two former police lock-up police, and they destroyed the service.
Hold on. Guy Griffith saw that was a problem with the police service, and he tried to bring it up to speed. But I think he didn't get enough time, because after his in 3 years, it would have taken the police service to come up to technological speed about 10 years. Right?
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, put your phone on silent, please.
My apologies.
Yeah. And he only had about 3 years of 3 to 4 years in his tenure, right? And then they remove him, right? And they remove him for performing. That's what we do in Trinidad and Tobago. We fire you for performing, right? They need people to be lackadaisical and you know, in the role and functions. Once you performing, you're going to show up things that they don't want people to see. So he tried to bring the police service up to 21st century police service. Yeah. Right? And
that
because
he launched the app.
He launched the app. He bring drones. He was going to do body cams. He put the camera in the vehicles. He was going to do the polygraph test. He had a
different units.
Different
things, yeah. The E990 rapid unit.
Yeah, he had the command center where he could see everything. Yeah. And he was really trying to get the police service up to speed, right? To deal with crime, and they shut him down.
They didn't want it.
No. And then they complain about crime plan. Right? And I don't think after him any commissioner really tried to do that.
They dismantled the app. They shut down the app. Remember the I Support the TTPS initiative that he launched?
Yeah.
He also launched where they would send out cameras to record certain things that the TTPS doing, and they'd have like a whole show on social media. So every week they were uploading something that they're doing.
Yeah.
That was literally happening.
Yeah.
And it was a real nice campaign.
But you know what I miss?
I miss.
A few moments later.
Yeah, boy, Gary Griffith was doing
it. Yeah. I see somebody doing crime, and then you see a few moments later, and I see them. Aye. We and this is why I don't know why I always have to keep saying this every show. It needs to change, you know.
It does.
It really needs to change, you know, David. Right? I'm hoping for the change to come with this government, not only getting everything fixed to bring Trinidad and Tobago into a kind of plateau. Correct? No, we don't. It's to bring us back up to a plateau, we're going to be level again. Right? And then look to go up. But we stay too long in corrupt practices for us to move forward on a higher level. You understand?
Yeah, I do.
We have too much people hands in the cookie jar and living off of corruption in Trinidad and Tobago, and talking about all levels, right? The minute we try to fix that, they're going to fight against it because they're accustomed to. You understand? This is why I bring it, and this is why I bring it back to the CPEP and URP. They're accustomed to that for years. So when it gone out of the fighting, the quarreling, the vets, you kind of don't understand how to live without it. Right? And that's the problem we have in Trinidad and Tobago.
Correct.
Right? The same people that want better will fight against the change. The Prime Minister said we live in a lawless society, and it's true. All right, look at it this way. When she first came into office and raised the ticket fines and implement the ticket fines, and then people started quarrel and kick back and get on bad. Why are you arguing for that? Why are you arguing for not wanting to do the right thing? You will not get a ticket if you do the right thing. Right?
Correct.
When they say, okay, everybody who license expire, you only have this amount of time frame now to get your license renewed. License office full of people. You know why? Because a lot of people were just had a license and didn't want to renew it. You understand? Otherwise you go pay 1,000. So you don't want to pay 1,000, so you're running down there now to renew your license. Expires in 2 years ago and they're driving with it still. Right? When it all the fine just for insurance and this and that and that, and you go do the right thing.
I went out to get insurance too.
Yeah, because we've been accustomed not doing the right thing.
Correct.
You will know you have a smooth back tire or a smooth front tire. You know that, you know, and you're driving until you see wire.
I can't do that.
You'll get the money to buy the tire and it still drive the car just so. I want the police up in the gear ticket, now you're quarreling.
And I-250, that is a foreign use.
You're cussing.
No, I can't.
You understand? You know your bulb blow. You know your bulb
That I don't
blow.
play with. I just watch my
Just to
bulb
go by
every
the parts place and buy a bulb for $2.
Yeah.
You understand?
Less, sometimes less.
You leaving it so. You know your windshield wiper ain't working.
And then they
Yeah, you know. I can fix that rain and falling these days.
And the other is only too wicked.
Yeah.
Get the people
Right?
time to for the $2 but
You know, and first this government got, right? She said, okay, we went back, they went back in parliament and passed a law to give you time now to fix it. So now when they get stopped and it ain't working, you ain't getting your ticket right away. You get a warning. Go and get it fixed and then come back.
Did she not give 6 months to review and then drop the fines?
Not 6 months.
How long she give? Because that time ain't going on.
What to review?
No,
What?
to review. She said that if it is that the population behave themselves, in 6 months' time she will reduce.
Yeah,
the
she did
fines.
say that.
6 months, right?
Right, yeah.
So from January, it's June, July coming up.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the ticket for
the
infractions
2
on
days,
the
6
vehicle.
days, 7 days.
Yeah. To go and get it fixed and come back. We had people here driving some ring down old car on the road, and I know a lot of us see it.
Why you watching man saying that?
Some cars were smoking and all kind of thing.
Okay.
You understand?
Touch about talking me right now.
Yeah. The paint job flaking.
You feel like you're being attacked.
No, but let me be real. You understand? But all the complaining, we actually live in. Let me tell you something, David. Watch. There are people in this country that makes a living on us being lawless, you know? Right? And I'm gonna give a perfect example. Right? I wanted to register a company. Right? And the process is so tedious that when I went, somebody tell me, hey, you see what you're gonna do there? Forget that. Give me a phone number for people that is their business, they're making money to help you register a company and go through the whole process for you. Right? Because it's about 10 or 15 different processes you have to go through. Right? And all you have to do is pay them. That's their job. You pay us and we will get your business registered for you. Give them the information, the idea where you want for your business, with the name, everything. They go to do the name search. They go to do the, and they're getting everything faster because they know people in certain places. So that now becomes a job. So you as a regular person now, say, well, me go down and pay nobody to do that for me. You go down whole head and ball. You have to go board Inland Revenue. You have to go and pay income tax. You have to go and get this. You have to go and get that. You have to go and get OPR. You have to come back, go and get this document. And the third times you have to go with them to sign documents and go and get your bank account for your company. And you have to go with them up and down. You know what's going on? I didn't. And the 5 times I went out and the 10 times with them, I find was tedious. You understand? There are people making a living of getting stuff done for you by getting paid to do it. And that means the ease of doing business in Trinidad and Tobago is real bad.
I feel that. Have you go to Blue Waters?
Yeah, we go for the break, and when we come back, we will take some calls, and then we will take you up to the top.
It seems like you're rising to the occasion by you're rising. All right, channels, we will stay tuned. We're going quick to the NLCB, and then play some bells, and then come back.
Talk City 91.1, thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1, your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago, 6:39 in the Republic. We have 21 minutes up to the top. We'll take some phone calls now because they were calling.
We get the people on.
There was real calling. But yeah, I had a question on these police vehicles, right? Just before we move on there. And a couple of years ago, when I'll still say when Gary Griffith got the new vehicles, right? Regardless of if State buy it, didn't buy it, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Wasn't it the vehicles with all the sirens on top? That legal?
The vehicles with all the sirens on top?
Correct. And that not legal?
I don't know.
Because most of those vehicles off the road, you know. They didn't make some issues with that, boy?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Because
I don't have that information.
These new model vehicles don't have none of the sirens on top of it, you know. I guess the lights are outfitted inside. And I think one of the things that they were saying is that a police vehicle need to be visible, so therefore the sirens need to be on top. I don't know. I can't remember. I know I was hearing something like that. Call, are you live?
Good night, Mr. Heavy and Mr. West.
Yeah, man.
Good night, Mr. Heavy
yes,
and
sir,
Mr.
go ahead.
West.
Yes, caller, go ahead. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah. I see some of them for the longest while. I see some of them police, sir. Them police that raise up the back, and the police just sit down to the back.
Yeah.
You ever see that?
Yeah, I see that plenty of times.
Yes, I see it. Many times I see them just sit down, and police just sit down. So as the police cast up, them just jump out one time. The postman just jump out with them.
Yeah.
Yes, the man would have been sitting down in the back, and they just raise up the back. The top. Yeah. And he's around the comfortable, you know. He put hanging down on his long in the road.
All right, caller, thank you. Thank you for yeah, man.
622-4911, 622-4911, 394-4911. That's the number to call. Let me say it slower. 622-4911,
Yes, say too fast.
4911, 394-4911. Those are the numbers to call. I believe they made some issues with those before, way. I can't remember. Hey, what we spoke about at the start, you didn't comment. Delcy traversing the Caribbean, but anything more?
Delcy is irrelevant.
But she traversing the Caribbean.
She days are numbered.
Her days are numbered. But you think she doing that on her own volition?
Yeah. She trying to make herself, she looking for support.
Damn, you really think so?
Yeah, because that's looking for support. There's no today's number, you know. There's no the just so Venezuela election soon to come, and she had to she gotta give up his position. So she probably scoping out a country to run to when the new government take place when the election in Venezuela. She might be able to say there, you know. Remember, she sat by and watch oppression, victimization. You never get a real story inside Venezuela. What's happening on the Maduro? How many people, families just went missing and just get killed and what kind of thing? No recourse. Boy, you must watch the videos. The people who run away from Venezuela and end up in the United States giving you their accounts of how they used to live there.
I know why she meeting with Short Young. he can't offer no sanctuary.
Yeah, Short Young trying to undermine the whole country, going to talky crap. But they'll see what is not long again.
And well, the news this weekend or this week, I show speed reached to Trinidad. I must give him some credit, man. The man is a big streamer, and he touched on in Trinidad.
Explain to me what's the difference between a streamer and a content creator.
A content creator does create short form content, and a streamer does just do what we doing here, but with a camera live on social media for hours. So you here for 2 hours, I'm streaming for a whole day.
A whole day?
A whole day. Sometimes they non-stop stream.
So they're streaming all when they're sleeping?
Yeah, most streamers stream that. Speed here does go live for real hours, 10 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, sometimes real long. And people watching it and watching millions of views. He was one of the biggest streamers.
So people watching another man live.
Yeah.
On social media.
This man built a following from that. A base, a dedicated fan base.
And actually what he does do?
Everything.
You just going all about the place?
Everything. He eating, they watch him. He sleeping, they watch him. He playing game, they watch him. He talking with celebrities, they watch him. The man big.
That's that thing?
Yeah, there you do it. Look, the man was just taking out doubles here. And that was streaming. And that make news. And he making millions of dollars doing that in the United States and around the world.
Who paying him?
YouTube, and he make brand deals and stuff like that. He was on WWE recently as well. WWE, a company, WWE bring him in to watch that.
I didn't even know who he was until my friend telling me that I just speak on Trinidad and I get on hype and I go, who the hell is that?
And you see who gravitates towards him, the younger persons and stuff like that.
The young people.
Yeah.
And other content creators.
Well, they
so what you getting from being on ISO Speed Live?
Views.
No, you he get views, but
yeah, but some of them might come across to you to see who's this, and if you're entertaining. Like for Jamel Sampson, Certified Sampson, he paid $1,000 to one of the fans that watching on iShow Speed stream, $1,000 US,
right?
And he say if you're able to run a race and beat him, that's when he'll give the $1,000 to one of the fans now,
right?
And he posted that on his page. Certified Sampson, I posted the clip on his page. Guess how much views? Over 100,000.
Okay. I don't know. So, but we in Trinidad cannot monetize our accounts, YouTube and
not through Trinidad
and TikTok and them thing.
Not through Trinidad. I believe you have to do
Why?
it in the US.
I think some country in the Caribbean went on Jamaica.
Yeah, Jamaica get it. All right.
So what we had to do in Trinidad to get it?
For me, what I think it is a government thing, right? Because in Jamaica, it's more that the state recognize their talent or recognize what Jamaica have, and they're not willing to just sell Jamaica for free.
Okay.
Because if you go to the United States as a Trinidadian, they go say, "Where you from, Jamaica?"
Yeah, understood.
Right. So the Jamaican government was able to capitalize on that. Trinidad and Tobago governments, however, have not. As you well know, we sold, we gave away everything almost for free. right? Pan, everything we just don't care about.
Right.
Cocoa and
Carnival.
Yeah, Carnival as well. So there was a point in time, I think Vass and Barrett, and we could talk to Vass and Barrett about this, right? Where they wanted to bring YouTube and stuff down here. Google, actually, for that Section 48, was supposed to come to Trinidad and Tobago and set up shop in Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
And they did not after this scandal, right? And that would have actually set Trinidad and Tobago up to actually get monetized. That was the talk back then, when the incentives and stuff like that was happening.
Yeah, because we have a lot of content creators here in Trinidad and Tobago and they're not getting monetized.
One of the ways that ICO came here as well under the PNM, obviously, is when I think when ICO came, but it would have come on the incentives of the UNC administration. And it was to create a BP space in Trinidad, right, which would have allowed for what Digicel doing now. Right? But one of the problems that we started to face after 2017, literally after 2017, one of the problems that we started to face is that companies no longer wanted to stay in Trinidad because it wasn't economical to stay.
Yeah,
right.
That's why these people leave.
Uber.
Yeah, when Uber wanted to.
It wasn't economical to stay anymore.
Yeah.
And that is also because the government wanted to fight down, those companies on taxes and taxation, and then crime was out of control. Plenty of things was in a mess.
Yeah.
YouTube updates. Get him YouTube. WhatsApp update. Call you live.
Hi, good afternoon to you, David. Good afternoon, Heavy, in the studio there.
Yes, good afternoon.
To all the viewers and listeners.
Brooklyn.
Heavy, hey, what's going on?
Link up with Bernard, I get monetized.
well, you asked a question about speed, right?
Yeah.
And when you have 3 million followers, when you have 3 million, it have people doing all kind of things, crazy stuff. Some people dying, killing themselves to get 1 million followers. And this guy have over 3 million followers.
54 million.
54 million, well, right.
Yeah.
So when you have 54 million followers, anything you put on your phone, as you press send, gone viral. Because there's people all over the world sit down just waiting to see what next.
Correct.
When this guy meet Ronaldo and all the football stars and thing all over the place, when Africa meet all these big football stars, that too. Remember, World Cup is a big thing. So when this guy who was like a nobody just pop up and meeting these people and making people laugh all around the world, sometimes he get hurt trying to meet a superstar. He get hurt trying to do it. And then he accomplished his goal by look how much million followers he have. So this is the thing. You ask why the content creators in Trinidad don't have things like that. Speeding talking bacchanal and commerce and people business. So plenty of them creators and them in Trinidad, plenty of them on only nonsense. They're not on really a business head. You understand? They're on fighting each other. Which one better than which one don't have. And that is the problem with why people doesn't really want to bother with these and not. A lot of them, I would say that some who trying their best to do good things, but a lot of them on nonsense. That's why they can't reach that level. And on the internet, you don't need to be in America to reach that level. Once you on a business head and you doing the right thing and you basically getting things that people going to start laughing, your business go share. Because sometimes I post some UNC stuff and I will be shocked. 200,000 viewers. If I post something about my personal self, I wouldn't get 200,000 viewers. But for the time I post certain thing that, I see 500,000 viewers, I was like, what? So this is what it is what people want to see, what people into, what they're interested in. So that's why he reached that level and the sacrifice he make to reach that level. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's the thing with him. And all the youths and them log on to that TikTok and thing every day, all the time. Everybody have a device. So that also helped him to grow the way he grew. All right? That's what I called to say. All right.
Thanks so much.
All right, man.
Heavy, we gotta go for another break.
Yeah.
It's real breaks, boy.
Yeah, take the real break.
Stay tuned, Trinidad and Tobago. We'll be back right after this.
Stamina, energy, rise to the occasion.
Energy starts here. Yo, stamina energy.
City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Yes, 7:55 right now in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. And as we went on that commercial break there, the phone lines up. Caller, you're live.
Yes, good night, Brother Heavy, Brother Welch. I want to tell all you two things that I was able to find out about Speed visit here that was quite interesting. Right? One is a Google search. So this is unofficial information, right? It's what Google presented, right?
Okay.
But if you just Google how Speed visit affected Trinidad, Google will tell you that the search engine was somewhat overloaded thereafter with people searching for Trinidad and searching for Bacon Shack and given as a matter of fact, the search engine told me that Trinidad and Tobago, whether is I think it's the Independence Square KFC, either have the record or once had a record for selling the most KFC in the world.
Yeah.
So some information, some interesting information, and some internet searches, it piqued people's curiosity.
Yeah.
But one of the things I was disappointed with is I see one of these content creators on a public road teaching Speed to cuss. So many people in Trinidad and Tobago get locked up for using obscene language in a public road. And Speed is a guest here, and the only thing you could do is to teach him to commit a summary offense. That real disappointment. So that shows the importance of having good protocol when visitors come. I will listen off here.
All right, caller. Thank you. Caller, your life.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, and I just swing back to tell Heavy about concerning the support of the people towards the government in the crime situation and the change that Heavy is looking forward for. Heavy wants the government use the various ministries that I'm going to keep calling in the public space. The people will end up with a mini market in 6 months' time in every community in the corridor where the crime stage is. But they must let go the ministries, and they know the ministries very well. I'm glad I heard Mr. Dukaran's voice is still out there, and they know that if they're concerned about Trinidad and Tobago, people like yourself, Mr. Welch, all of you all inside that get on board with this. Good night, Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, thanks so much. You know, that on the last caller there, the one before this one, when he spoke about the summary offense of using obscene language, that should be abolished, you know.
I mean,
if it is that everybody curses in Trinidad, why is it a summary offense to say the F word out loud?
Because it comes on annoyance of people.
Yeah, but it is
No,
it is protected speech.
That'll leave it there.
I would abolish it, you know.
No.
I'm telling you.
Then what
It is-
listen to me carefully. The same thing I was talking about just now. If we be in a lawless society, if we allow people to cuss, right? That means that we can come on this radio station and cuss.
No, not on the airwaves.
We could remove the law. You
No,
remove it.
law
You're removing
for
the law.
person is not for here. No.
Listen,
Tax governs here.
Right, but even though if somebody calling and cuss,
That will be censored. But I'm saying
understand what
outside
I'm
on the
saying? You know,
public-
this is what I'm saying with the public calling in a talk show to cuss.
No. This is still no. The talk show is still on the airwaves, and the airwaves
Right,
are
and
governed
who
differently.
is going to stop the people who don't know they're not going to be locked up for cussing from calling the cuss? How we go and screen that?
We will mute the callers
No,
if the quality to cuss.
Listen, but how you will know until after they done cuss?
Nah, you could hear it muted one time,
David,
and then there are
David.
different things. I am saying for
Leave
the
that alone.
public, for people in the public. All right, when you're outside on the nation's roadways, you never cuss out in public.
Listen,
You committed a crime.
Listen, we understand.
You committed an
Right?
offense.
But is it how I put it, but do we it is used occasionally when police want to get
here's
something
what-
a
exactly
charge.
that point
right?
as well.
But police already lock up people for cussing.
What
so
you mean? Every single time police lock me up, they say annoying language.
Annoying language, yeah.
Annoying this.
No, annoying language, you have to be obscene language,
No,
yeah?
that is what they say every single time. And
Yeah.
then when they're writing in the extract or whatever they're writing in the diaries or whatever,
Anyway, we
they
got
always
over
go
time.
to say
We got
that
over.
you cuss the police.
Let
and
me-
I would have locking you up for.
Let me-
I've been through trauma. It's trauma talking here, heavy.
Okay.
It's trauma.
Until tomorrow, we'll be back here, same time, same place on Talk City 91.1 FM. Keep it locked.
They should abolish that. Stay shoot for the keep shooting
I
for
say
the
no.
stars.
I say no.
In everything that you do, Trinidad and Tobago, if you can see it, you can 100% be it. And the moment you choose to give up is the moment a new star is born. Have a great one.